Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Class A Regional Finals here in Robinson, Illinois. Tonight, the host team, Robinson, and the Lawrenceville Indians. I'm Jim Kincaid, along with Dwayne Shaw, Tony Schrei, and Ron Wheeler behind the camera. We're a part of Worldwide Sound and Video Production, and we're coming to you tonight through the courtesy of your local Cablevision.
Tonight's sponsors: Crawford Memorial Hospital, American Legion EM Coulter Post 69, Davis Tire and Auto Service, Goodwine Funeral Homes, First Robinson Savings and Loan, Gray's, Crawford County Insurance Agency, Bryan Lumber Company, Yin Ching Mandarin Restaurant, Sparks & Sons, Rural King Supply, Kemper CPA Group, Tracy Electric, Robinson Auto Supply, Big Buck Building Center, VFW Post 4549, Robinson IGA branch of the First National Bank of Oblong, Lincoln Trail College, Big Five Body Works, Hoagland Chiropractic Clinic, Pat Keene Investment Management and Research, Wabash Cablevision, and Worldwide Sound and Video Productions.
Well, prior to the game here tonight, we've got the finals coming up in this regional of the three-point shooters, which have been taking place here during the ball games during the regional. Starting on Monday night, there have been four players or four participants from each ball club, from each high school that's participated here in the tournament. Tonight, we've got the shoot-off for the finals that will leave the regional tournament here in Robinson and go on to the sectionals in Casey. The shooters tonight are going to be, first of all, a pair of them from Lawrenceville will be Matt Pargin and Jason Goff. From Palestine in the contest will be Ron Westbrook and Troy Jenkins. From Robinson, Chris Muston and Cody Dunlap and Ryan Waldrop and Jim Pat Odell. Ryan Waldrop from Red Hill High School and Jim Pat Odell from Robinson High School.
They'll shoot square off here, and what is it, 30-some seconds? They've got to shoot 15 shots. 45 seconds for 15 three-pointers from different places on the arc.
Go ahead.
Sparks & Sons has a good selection of Honda four-wheel ATVs now in stock now, and one ride will tell you that when it comes to quality, innovation, and value, no other ATV comes close to a Honda. The new 1994 Honda ATV all feature electric starting and automatic clutches, so getting them started and shifting gears is easier than ever. Get yours today at Sparks & Sons between Robinson and Oblong on Route 33. Financing available to qualified buyers.
Well, we're about set to start the contest. The contest is sponsored throughout the state by Country Company's insurance company. And on hand tonight will be Jerry Hudson, the local Country Company's manager. He is the judge and the one that runs the contest and checks the rules. The first shooter tonight from Lawrenceville is Matt Pargin. He's got one of them. Matt will shoot 5 from that spot on the wing. He picked up 2 from that spot. He can stand behind the arch and do a jump shot with his feet behind the line, but he can land inside the line. It's still good. From the top of the key, Pargin picks up 3 or 2 more, so he has 4 as he goes over on the far wing. Matt Pargin from Lawrenceville finishes with 6 out of 15.
Call Tracy Electric for electrical and oil field work for residential, industrial, and commercial. Tracy Electric now has a complete motor rewind shop in operation to serve your needs. Call Tracy Electric in Lawrenceville at 943-2243.
Chris Muston from Robinson shooting here on the near side. Chris has led the three-point shooters, and you can see why. He's got 4 in a row, going for 5, got 5 in a row. He had 9 last night. That's his first miss from the top of the key. Got another one, my gosh. When Chris is on, he's on. 8 out of 10 so far.
Probably takes fewer three-point shots than anybody in Robinson's team, doesn't he?
Think he's hot?
Look at him drop them through.
Get that last one.
Chris Mustin from Robinson finishes up with 11 out of 15.
That's a tough act to follow right there for the rest of them.
If your car didn't start this morning, it'd have left you stuck on the highway. If the grind of the ignition has become exhausting, we have the perfect mechanical solution. We make auto loans since 1883. We've stood the test of time at the First Robinson Savings and Loan FA.
Well, Jason Goff from Lawrenceville here on the near side. He's got one. He'll move to the top of the key now and shoot 5. Jason spent most of his time on the junior varsity there in Lawrenceville this year. They had a pretty successful year. Jason, a guard, and having trouble with Jason already. He winds up with 4 as he moves over to the far side. And Jason Goff finishes with 4.
Is it time for a new computer, monitor, printer, or an upgrade for your local area network? If so, let Charlie Inc. CI Systems help find what is right for you. They've been providing major brand computers and printers as well as computer service and support for over 15 years. Located on the east side of the square in Robinson, or call 546-5442. Charlie Inc. CI Systems.
Cody Dunlap on the near side here. He pumps there as his first hit, 1 out of 3. He gets 2 from this spot on the wing. Cody, starting guard for the Robinson Maroons. A 3-point shooter last night in the game. I think had 3, didn't he, Dwayne?
4.
So he knows what it's like out there. He's got 4 now. Moves to the far side with
That's his spot over there. That's his favorite side.
He says.
As we say.
Jinxed him. There he goes. 2 in a row. There's 3. There's 4. All right, he finishes with 8. Cody Dunlap of the Robinson Maroons.
Tracy Electric is a full-service electrical contractor who is licensed and insured. They also do heating, ventilation, and air conditioning. Call Tracy Electric in Lawrenceville, 943-2243.
Coming out now on the near wing will be Ron Westbrook of Palestine. Has 1 as he moves around to the top of the key. Westbrook has seen a lot of quality time for the Palestine Pioneers this year. He'll be back next year. He's got 4 as he moves to the far side with 5 more to shoot. Got 1. Last shot. Got 2 of them. So he finishes up with 6. Ron Westbrook of Palestine.
Davis Tire and Auto Service in Lawrenceville offers a complete line of Kelly tires. See Davis Tire and Auto Service at 1300 Adams in Lawrenceville for a good deal on a great tire. Kelly Tires, America's oldest tire company.
Ryan Waldrop of Red Hill. Ryan is a 6'1" sophomore, so he's going to be around a while to play for Fred Kendall. They had a building year this year with only 2 wins, but Fred's got some good young talent to work with, and I'm sure you're going to see some improvement out of them next year.
Considering that most of Olney's back, all of Red Hill's back, Lawrenceville's coming back with an awful lot of underclassmen. The North Egypt may be just a little bit tough next year.
It's going to be. It's going to be a real interesting conference. Ryan Walder finishes with 2.
Salem only played 1 senior too, I think.
It's tax filing season again, and the Kemper CPA Group believes that in these times of complicated tax regulations, sound financial planning is the answer. Your Kemper CPA Group financial planning experts will assist and prepare your tax returns on financial reports in a professional, timely manner. Put Kemper CPA Group on your team.
Troy Jenkins is a senior shooting out there for Palestine. He picked up 1 on the wing. He's at the top of the key. That's his spot. Troy's got 4 now as he moves over to the far side. Time is going to be a factor on Troy. He's got about 10 seconds left. 45 seconds to get the shots in. He's going to be okay. Doesn't get the last when he finishes up with 7. That's Troy Jenkins of Palestine.
VFW Post 4549 in Robinson is proud of their community and is pleased to support the students of Crawford County and all the surrounding schools tonight in their sports activities. They're working for our veterans for a better community.
Rural King Supply, your lawn and garden headquarters, is now open. See Rural King Supply for your lawnmowers, tillers, fertilizer, and other needs. Rural King Supply is located on Route 33, east of Robinson.
Jim Pat Odell out there for the Maroons. He hits one of his first 5.
Has 4 as he moves over on the far wing. One more. Jim Pat will finish with 4. Jim Pat Odell, a senior from Robinson, finishes with 4 on the 3-point range. I think that concludes the shooters here tonight.
The Crawford County Insurance Agency carries all lines of insurance. Call Don Helene, your full-time Pekin agent, 544-9200 or 592-3553 at the Crawford County Insurance Agency in Oblong, Illinois.
Well, we're going to have a shoot-off here to see one of the shooters that will continue on in next week at the sectional.
I believe they take 4 from each regional, Jim, is what they do. So
Matt Pargin and Ron Westbrook will shoot off here. So what have we got, Tony? We got Chris Mustin, of course, and Cody Dunlap.
And then Troy Jenkins from Palestine
with 7, and Westbrook and Pargin are shooting off. Each had 6 apiece.
Right. They get a little warm-up time here.
All the shots from the corner, I think.
Right.
Heard him say on the PA.
It's done. Matt Pargin has started several ball games and got a lot of time down from the Lawrenceville Indians. How do you want to handle that? Just leave it out? Okay.
Whether it's retirement planning, college planning, or just investing in your future, let Pat Keene at Investment Management and Research help you achieve your
You
goals.
want it on long?
Call Pat Keene at 544-9010. He's committed to your financial future. Member NASD, SIPC.
Well, they set the clock at 30 seconds. They'll shoot 4. Count the balls.
Or do they
put them in
10? 10 from each, or 5 from each corner? I'm not sure.
They got 5 balls in the rack.
Okay, in 30 seconds, let's see how they do it. You'd think we'd ought to know the rules. Matt Pargin from Lawrenceville opens it up here from the corner. He started with 30 seconds on the clock. Well, he got 1 through. 3 of them. They don't count the one that came off the backboard. It came off the pipe. So he's got 2. Has to move over to the other corner, get the ball shot within that 30-second time. He's got 3. He's got 2 more to shoot. There's 1 of them. There's the last one. Go to get it away. Got it. That's 4. Matt Pargin with 4.
Call Tracy Electric for electrical and oil field work for residential, industrial, and commercial. Call Tracy Electric at 943-2243. That's Tracy Electric in Lawrenceville.
That's what I thought. He's scared. Ron Westbrook from Palestine here on the side. He's got 30 seconds now. He'll take 5 from this corner and 5 from the other. Got 1. Got 2. Okay. Matt Pargin has 4, so Ron's got to get a couple of more to stay in the game here. He's got 2 chances to tie. Got in and out, won't get it. Matt Pargin is going to advance with one of the 4 to go on to the Casey sectionals and to participate in the 3-point shooting contest in Casey. So it will be Matt Pargin from Lawrenceville, Chris Mustin from Robinson, Cody Dunlap from Robinson, and let's see, who's the other one?
Troy Jenkins.
Troy Jenkins from Palestine. Okay.
The Robinson IGA branch of the First National Bank of Oblong is proud to be in Crawford County and pleased to help bring you tonight's broadcast. Enjoy the great hours in full-service banking at the Robinson IGA branch of the First National Bank of Oblong, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
For lunch or dinner, take the family out to Gray's in Bridgeport. They have great steaks, catfish, chicken, and much more. Reservations are welcome Friday and Saturdays till 6 p.m. and later during the rest of the week. That's at Gray's in Bridgeport at 945-9501.
Quality service is a proud tradition of Goodwine Funeral Homes. A sense of history and tradition are important to all the staff at Goodwine Funeral Homes. But even more important is the quality service at reasonable prices they have provided for the past 65 years. Simply being there is not enough. After all, what good is tradition if it's not a tradition of excellence? At Goodwine Funeral Homes, quality service at reasonable prices is their proudest tradition.
Shall we say it's slightly packed here before game time?
A full house. There's not room for anyone else here tonight. Robinson Maroons, the Lawrenceville Indians, the regional finals, and we'll be back with a tip-off in a blink of an eye.
Tonight's winners will advance to Tuesday night at Casey High School.
We'll watch the warm-ups, the Lawrenceville Indians here tonight prior to the ball game, and we've reached out and grabbed Scott Lambert, sports editor for the Robinson Daily News. Scott, you've been watching the regionals. You've seen both teams here. We're coming into a pretty good ball game tonight. Real quick, who's going to win?
I wouldn't even make a guess right now. Robinson, if David Lesman can get the ball up the court against their press, Lesman and the rest of the guards, I would give them the edge. But if they don't get up on the press, it's going to be a bad night for Robinson.
It's going to be kind of Robinson offense against the Lawrenceville defense.
Yeah, but I'll tell you what, Robinson's got here because they started playing really good defense for about the last 6 games. Their man-to-man has really come along. They're playing a lot better inside from the post defense and on the perimeter. That's what's got them here.
These two teams have a lot of similarities when you look back at the start of the season and how they both started kind of rough and how they've wound up here at the end of the year. A mature team, they are playing much better.
Oh, yeah, you'd have to say that about both of them. Lawrenceville's on a 9-game winning streak, so I guess they've been a bit more consistent. But Robinson's played a lot better competition. They've played some really tough teams, and they've gotten a lot better every game as the last 7-8 games have went along.
The depth of both ball clubs impresses me. Robinson can go to the bench a lot, and so can Lawrenceville.
Yeah, I'd have to give Lawrenceville an edge on the bench for one reason. Their pairs, as they go farther and farther down, they're just all quick. I mean, they can send player after player after you. They can hack you. They can do whatever they want in their press and not have to worry about losing much when the kid gets in foul trouble. Whereas Robinson, if a couple guys get in trouble, you can be in trouble.
Let's move away from the Robinson regional a little bit and look over toward Teotopoulos. Tonight they're playing Louisville North Clay in the finals over there. T-Town probably is going to win it.
Probably. I saw Louisville earlier in the year at the Christmas tournament at Dietrich, and they were a good team, but I don't think they've got even, they don't have the horses to run with T-Town.
T-Town's unbeaten so far this year. The winner of this regional is going to have to face them first game up at Casey.
Yeah, first game, and I'll tell you what, the way both of these teams have been playing, it's not going to be the route that people thought it was going to be earlier. I mean, both of these teams could give T-Town a run.
Well, I think you're right. We've seen T-Town play some pretty close games. Stu Straw has played them an awfully good game. St. Anthony's been tough with them this year.
As did Effingham earlier in the year, so they are beatable, and, they aren't deep. T-Town's not a deep team. They only go 7 deep, and if you can get them into trouble, someone could get them. No one has yet, but someone could.
depends a lot on the night, the situation, the officials. So much depends on that particular given time in high school basketball, where you've got a team that either reaches a peak or on a letdown night. You never know.
That's why they call it March Madness. This is the best time of the year to play, because one night, one bad game, whatever, can end anything, or you can get there just by getting a hot streak.
That's right. Scott, I appreciate you taking time to talk with us here before the ball game. I'm like you. I'm not going to give anybody an edge. I think this is going to be a great game, and I've looked forward to it all year.
This is going to be a good one.
Okay. Both teams on the floor will be coming up to the tip-off here in just a little bit.
Big Buck offers many cabinet styles by Aristocrat. From traditional wood to contemporary laminates, Aristocrat offers over 30 styles for your selection. Plus, with Big Buck's truckload buying power, we can offer a price that is surprisingly affordable. Big Buck also offers free in-home measuring, free computer decisions and design, and free estimates at no obligation. So stop in or call today and get a start on that dream kitchen or a bath from Aristocrat and Big Buck. Big Buck Building Center, 501 South Howard, Robinson, serving you for over 70 years.
And if you're looking for prompt-friendly service for your networks, computers, printers, or other computer equipment, call Charlie Incorporated CI Systems. Their professional service staff can help you find the problem and fix it without any hassle. Just give them a call at 546-5442 or stop in on the east side of the square in Robinson.
Big 5 Body Works is a complete collision repair facility with the latest laser frame system and the latest DuPont paint system. For insurance work or custom work, anything for appearance, for trucks, cars, or vans. At Big 5 Body Works across from Walmart in Robinson.
Robinson, Lawrenceville, Class A Regional Finals coming right up. Well, here come the teams out onto the court. The Lawrenceville Indians, the Robinson Maroons, as we get ready for the finals here tonight in Robinson.
Are your kids getting a head start on heart disease? Crawford Memorial Hospital reminds you that kids who use their brains use their bodies. Smart kids know the ABCs of good heart health. Avoid smoking, be active, and choose healthful foods to eat. So use your head and take care of your heart. Get lots of exercise, eat right, and don't smoke. It's good for everybody. Crawford Memorial Hospital, working for a healthier tomorrow.
Protect your home with Custom Guard replacement windows from Bryan Lumber Company in Bridgeport. The Custom Guard energy-saving window from Bryan Lumber Company offers easy-to-clean and never-paint protection. Ask about the Custom Guard replacement window. You'll find building materials, paneling, paint, and more at the Bryan Lumber Company in Bridgeport. Lawrence County's only lumber yard, 943-6112 or 945-2751.
Well, a packed house here in Robinson. Boy, there's people standing outside that can't come in. Biggest crowd that I've seen in this gymnasium for a long time.
Just a little bit crowded, I will say that.
Kind of anxious to see Casey next week. Might remind us of the old EI days, 100 years ago when there were 16 teams in the conference.
From my perspective, I remember when, which I think it's a shame that the sectionals and some of the regionals aren't held at the biggest gym, which is like Olney. I can remember when Olney and Lawrenceville back in the 60s and early 70s would pack that place, just those two teams by themselves without a regional. That was a regular NEC game.
Yeah, I remember a lot of hard feelings from both schools on reserve seats, et cetera, et cetera. Yeah. It's kind of a one-upmanship for the whole season, I think, whoever had the home game.
Well, the officials for tonight's game is Sam Aldridge and Bill Fritcher. They officiated earlier in the week here. Experienced officials, a pretty good crew. I'd like to remind you that whoever wins tonight, the Lawrenceville Indians or the Robinson Maroons, will go with them to the opening night of the sectional in Casey, whoever they may play, and that very well may be T-Town. But we will be covering that ball game.
That's a pretty good game. Louisville, North Clay, one loss between two teams for the whole season.
That's right. You got a 50 or about a 50 or 51-1 record on the combined teams up there.
I'd say T-Town was the odds-on favorite, but I haven't seen Louisville North play.
Right.
I've heard good things about them.
Lincoln Trail College is offering vocational and transfer programs. For an appointment, call 544-8657. LTC is an Illinois Eastern Community College, wishing you all the success in your sport and academic activities. Now, Jim, I think that no one's going to sing. I think it's just the band playing from Robinson.
Well, I was going to say, we'll just play it by ear, no pun intended, and find out what happens.
High School, as Robinson High School proudly hosts the 1994 Class A Regional Boys Basketball Championship game tonight, as the Lawrenceville Indians are at home and greeting the Robinson Fighting Maroons. This time, ladies and gentlemen, we ask you to please rise as our national anthem is played by the Robinson High School Band.
What are we,
I would
0 for 12 on the national anthem this
I would
year?
say that was either Christy Schiller or Greg Baker.
I could see her. It was Christy Schiller.
Okay, it was Christy Schiller, a senior.
A good job on the national anthem, a trumpet solo. But don't ask us to call it whatever it's going to be. Shaw, it's all yours. We got
After
the start
everybody
line.
stood up for the national anthem, if they all sit down, there may be 2 more empty spots.
Coach Roach giving instructions to the crowd.
Also refrain from standing up on the floor if you would. I would also like to say that the Illinois High School Association sends us a long list of things to announce prior to a ball game. One of them is about their policy on sportsmanship. These young men have worked very hard to get to this point, and this is going to be a great ball game this evening. These kids have been competing against each other probably since the 7th grade, and this competition is going to continue tonight, and I'm sure you're all going to see a great game. And let's make sure that we follow good sportsmanship so that we don't have any incidents tomorrow, such a great contest that we're going to witness. Thank you very much.
That was Athletic Director Terry Roach talking to the crowd here this evening, giving the announcement of the Illinois High School Association. And now we're set to go with the starting lineups.
We do Robinson first. They're the visiting team in the second or in the bottom half of the bracket, I guess, for the regional tournament. Be the same lineup that we've seen. Dunlap and Pritchard at guard. Parker at center and Lesman at try. Got a little extracurricular stuff here. Expecting spotlights.
Well,
They are trying to get the music shut down a little bit so Bill can talk.
Okay, here they come.
finally,
Number 24, Cody Dunlap.
a junior.
6'2". The other guard's Corey Pritchard. Number 20, a 6-foot junior.
Corey Pritchard.
Matt Parker in the middle. 6'6" sophomore.
You can go ahead and write 20
Number
points
42.
down on his column.
Yeah, he does it pretty easy. He works hard at it. Aaron Schrei at 1 forward, 6'3" forward. And David Lesman, the other forward, is 6'8". So it's 1 senior, 3 juniors, and a sophomore. Boy, you've seen a lot of underclassmen in this tournament. Quality underclassmen. That's 6'8", 6'6", 6'3", 6'2", and 6 foot. We're seated on the Lawrenceville side of the floor tonight. It's loud, folks. J.R. Lockhart, 1 guard, is 5'10" senior, and Ryan Hammer, the other guard, a 6'2" junior, 25. Matt Moorhead, a 6'5" sophomore at center. Jeremy Treadway, number 32, a 5'11" junior, 1 forward spot, and Nick Moorhead at the other one, a 6'6" senior. Lawrenceville's won in 19-6, won 9 in a row, I guess. More underclassmen, 2 seniors, 2 juniors, and a sophomore.
Their last loss to the Robinson Maroons.
Is that right? 9 in a row. I didn't go back and count. We got a ball game here this evening, folks.
I think we're going to have to put earplugs under our headsets here. The sound level is really picked up. A packed house, and I'd say they were equally divided between Lawrenceville and Robinson. Nick Moorhead and David Lesman in the center circle. They'll tip it off. Bill Fritcher will toss it up in the middle. The regional finals underway. The Maroons take control. Aaron Schrei out front, and Corey Pritchard now has it. He'll direct the operations. David Lesman for 3. High off the cable, and it'll be out of bounds. Give it to the Lawrenceville Indians. Lockhart and Hammer will be at the guards for the Indians. Ryan Hammer with the ball.
Robinson in moderate pressure, picking him up at half court.
Treadway gets it back out to Hammer, back to Jeremy in the corner.
Robinson in a 1-2-2 or 1-3-1, can't tell.
Turnaround jumper by Nick Moorhead. Rebound picked off by Cody Dunlap. Maroons go down in a hurry. Cody coast to coast and won't go. Matt Parker on the rebound, puts it back and won't go.
Cody again.
David Lesman comes out with it. Turnaround jumper, still won't go. Robinson controlling the boards. Dunlap has it blocked out. Pritchard picks it up. Stolen by J.R. Lockhart. Down to Jeremy. Treadway takes it all the way. Can't buy a bucket. It started off in a hurry.
Dunlap is hurt. Dunlap is hurt. He's got a finger.
Jammed a thumb or something. Batted the ball.
Jammed his fingers.
Left hand. Boy, those things hurt. Timeout, an injury timeout. We've got Bruce Hardiman back in the ball game now to take the place of Cody Dunlap. They'll do a little work on Cody.
Just a little bit on the wild side.
Boy, I'll say. Had a couple block shots already.
Felt like we've done a quarter.
Blown layups.
Nick Moorhead with the ball. Kicks it back out to Lockhart. Tries to go in the middle of Matt Moorhead. Knocked away by Pritchard and saved by Schrei. Stolen back by Matt Moorhead, and he's got it. The Indians draw first blood, 2-0.
That was tipped away by Nick Moorhead and picked up by brother Matt.
He's given him a triangle and 2 sign on defense down there. Lesman missed the shot. Matt Moorhead comes out with it. Down court to Nick. Nick goes around Parker. Can't get the shot. Lesman on the rebound. David gets it to Pritchard, and the Maroons get it across the timeline. Corey has it stolen, but J.R. Lockhart. J.R. all the way. Can't buy that layup.
Boy, these kids pumped up or what?
Lesman with the
Lots
rebound.
of trash talking out there going on also.
Pritchard works the ball out front. Bruce Hardiman with it. Schrei in the corner gets it back to Bruce. Now Lesman will handle it outside. Ryan Hammer on him. Knocks it away and steals it. Lockhart.
That's about 4 steals by Lawrenceville now, isn't it?
Jeremy from the corner. 3. 5-0. The Indians open up a lead.
I'm surprised Lawrenceville isn't pressing after every made basket.
Hardiman with the ball out front. Pritchard goes inside to Schrei on the turnaround. Won't go. Tip back. No good. Hardiman on the rebound. Won't go. Out of bounds. A jump ball call.
Should be Robinson ball.
No.
Possession.
Tracy Electric is a full-service electrical contractor who is licensed and insured. They also do heating, ventilation, and air conditioning. Call Tracy Electric in Lawrenceville at 943-2243.
Well, a little tape later, and Cody Dunlap's back in the game. That's good to see.
Brian Hammer with the short jumper. Got it. 7-0. The Indians. Pritchard with the ball. Knocked away. Almost stolen again by Hammer. Pritchard drives. Has it rejected and a foul's called. It's going to be on Lockhart, I believe.
Corey will shoot 2.
Charlie Incorporated, CI Systems, providing the highest quality computer systems, networks, service, software, and support. Serving Crawford County and the surrounding areas for over 15 years. Call Charlie Incorporated, CI Systems, at 546-5442 for all your computer needs. Brian, go ahead.
The restaurant at the American Legion in Robinson is open Thursday, Friday, and Saturday nights for dinner and Sundays for lunch. That's the American Legion. E.M. Coulter, Post 69 in Robinson.
For the Indians, Brian Davis and Colin Ray into the lineup.
There must be a lid on that basket.
Pritchard with his first free throw, misses it. Shooting percentages aren't much to brag about by either ball club right now. Jim Pat Odell in there. And the Maroons break the ice on Pritchard's free throw. 7-1 ball game. Down to Colin Ray. Brian Davis out front. Ray to Nick Moorhead. Nick looks inside. Looks to Matt. Bounce pass to Matt. Matt works against Lesman. Won't go. Parker with a rebound. And Colin Ray fights him for the rebound and is called for the foul.
Lawrenceville, as soon as Robinson pulls the rebound down, Lawrenceville's going right at him on the defense instead of a pressing style. It's making it hard for him to clear out of there.
Chris Mustin into the ball game for Corey Pritchard. It'll be Robinson ball. Full court pressure by the Indians. Lesman waves everybody back, says he'll take it down. Nick Moorhead on him. Loses control. A reach around foul's going to be called on Nick Moorhead.
Robinson Auto Supply has a complete machine shop plus new and rebuilt parts for autos, trucks, and tractors. Good luck, Maroons, from the Robinson Auto Supply at 1300 East Main in Robinson.
Maroons ball out of bounds. Chris Mustin will toss it in. Brian Davis all over. Gets it in to Jim Pat Odell. Colin Ray on Jim Pat. Jim goes to the side, shoots a jumper, no good. Rebound by Ryan Hammer. The Indians bring it down in a hurry. Ray open in the corner, gets the ball, tries to drive the baseline. Back out front to Hammer. Almost stolen by Odell. Davis in the corner. He tries the baseline, comes clear through. Got away with carrying the ball. Colin Ray in the middle, won't go. Lesman with another rebound. And Nick Moorhead's going to be called for his second foul. I got it. The Crawford County Insurance Agency carries all lines of insurance. Call Don Helene for your full-time Pekin agent at 544-9200 or 592-3553. At the Crawford County Insurance Agency in Oblong. Here come the Indians. Ryan Hammer, and a foul is going to be called against the Indians. A blocking foul or an illegal screen against Colin Ray. That's called a moving screen.
It sure was.
A brick wall.
Well, that's the Bobby Knight influence in Lawrenceville.
Yeah. J.R. Lockhart, Jeremy Treadway back in the ball game for the Indians.
Well, we played 4.5 minutes and still 7-1.
It's been a wild 4.5. Maroons get it down across the timeline. They work against that Lawrenceville defense. Odell in the corner. Has it stripped away and stolen. Hammer and Lesman kicks it up in the crowd. Good catch up there.
Boy, they got quick hands and feet.
Coach Barker wants a timeout. Somebody dropped something. Scared me. I thought Barker was trying to call a timeout. Evidently just a change in the defense. Lawrenceville gets it in. Kurt Benson in the ball game, number 23.
He checked in for Nick Moorhead and picked up his second foul.
Okay, finally gets it back out to J.R. Lockhart. Hammer sets the screen. Lockhart with the ball. Mustin on him.
Robinson in the man now, gotten away from his zone.
And Benson, or Treadway, loses it out of bounds. It'll be Maroon ball.
One of the things that the Indians have done real well here the first 5 minutes of the game is keep the ball out of Parker and Cody Dunlap's hands.
Yes, they have.
Maroons get it across the timeline by the pass. That's the way to do it. Into Matt Parker. Matt off the glass. Won't fall.
Cody Dunlap on the rebound.
Boy, he's in there among the trees, isn't he? Got
On
a
his
foul
back.
called on the rebound. Let's see who it's on.
That's going to be Matt Moorhead, I think, number 54, his first. And the team 6. Robinson's going to be in bonus here.
Good job in there by Dunlap, who had the inside position and had Moorhead reaching over him the whole time.
Mustin will toss it in. The lob into Mustin, or to Lesman. Lesman with the ball, brings it back outside. Knocked away by Treadway. Mustin for 3. Got it, a big 3. That's the first field goal with 2 minutes and 9 seconds to go in the first quarter for the Maroons. It's 7-4, Indians leading. Treadway in the corner, inside Hammer. Pump fakes, got the shot. Ryan Hammer, 9-4. Mustin, across the timeline, Odell drives the baseline, puts up the jumper. Matt Moorhead on the rebound.
The Maroons just can't get the ball in the hole.
Hammer on the drive. Lesman comes out to meet him. Treadway works inside. Back to Hammer for 3. Got it. Ryan Hammer. 12-4. Indians lead it. Lesman on the pass to Parker. Dunlap comes up with it. Knocked around. Dunlap controls it. Gets it into Lesman. On the turnaround. Puts the fake up. Got it off the glass. David Lesman. Hammer. Cody Dunlap will be called for the foul.
College, it's right around the corner. Will your child be ready? Let Pat Keenan, Investment Management and Research, help you plan for their future. Call Pat Keenan at 544-9010. He's committed to your financial future. Member NASD, SIPC.
Well, the Maroons substitute Aaron Schrei, Corey Pritchard, and Bruce Hardiman back in the ball game now. Matt Parker on the floor along with Chris Mustin. Treadway works the ball for the Indians. Drives the key, kicks it back to Mark Dennison in for the Indians. Mark on the turnaround, bounces down in the corner to Benson. Now Treadway. Back out front to Benson.
Indians figuring on holding the ball for the last minute, so they got.
Yeah, and Lockhart puts it up. 2 points. 2 points.
But they got Moorhead out of there.
14-6. Indians lead it. Aaron Schrei in the corner with Chris Mustin out front. Tries to get it underneath to Hardiman. Knocked away. Maroons control it. Good pass underneath. Aaron Schrei all by himself for the bucket. 14-8. Indians. Off the foot of Chris Mustin. Lockhart saves it. Dennison with the ball. Back out to Treadway. Ryan Hammer for 3. Ryan's a little short. Schrei with a rebound.
2 seconds.
1 second. Will it count?
It's close.
Wow, 1 quarter. 14-8 the score. The Lawrenceville Indians lead it.
Call Tracy Electric for electrical and oil field work for residential, industrial, and commercial. Tracy Electric now has a complete motor rewind shop in operation to serve your needs. Call Tracy Electric in Lawrenceville at 943-2243.
It's tax filing season again, and the Kemper CPA Group believes that in these times of complicated tax regulations, sound financial planning is the answer. Your Kemper CPA Group financial planning expert will assist and prepare your tax returns and financial reports in a professional, timely manner. Put Kemper CPA Group on your team.
The Ying Ching Mandarin Restaurant supports the Robinson Maroons. You can dine any Monday through Saturday, or for carryouts, call 546-1307. The Ying Ching Mandarin Restaurant on North Jackson Street in Robinson.
Can we breathe?
Burn that.
Okay.
Second quarter about to get underway. Robinson puts Pritchard, Schry, Mustin, Hardiman, and Parker on the floor. Lockhart, Treadway, Hammer, Dennison, and Matt Moorhead on the floor for the Lawrenceville Indians. Robinson ball into Schry. Pritchard. Lawrenceville, boy with that defense. Mustin with the ball. Dennison got a hand on it. Chris Mustin now for three, missed it all. Rebound pulled down by Treadway, and J.R. Lockhart will bring it down the floor.
That three-pointer kind of took off.
It curved. Into Matt Moorhead. Good move to the basket. Matt's got it. 16-8 Indians.
We've seen him several times this year, and I think that's the quickest move I've seen him make.
Mustin. Lawrenceville's pretty well a man-to-man defense right now. Got a traveling call. The turnover will give it back to the Indians.
Lincoln Trail College is offering vocational and transfer programs. For an appointment, call 544-8657. LTC is an Illinois Eastern Community College, wishing you all the success in your sport and academic activities.
Coach Brian Stillwell giving some hand signals to the Indians here on offense. Hammer with it out front, being guarded by Pritchard. Dennison sets the screen. Hammer drives. Back out to Dennison. Mark takes it to the key. Loses the ball. Hardiman picks it up. Taken back by Treadway. Matt Moorhead will handle it out front. The Indians have the ball. Lane to the basket by Treadway, and a foul's going to be called against the Maroons.
Bruce Hardiman. Yes, Bruce Hardiman. His first and the team's second.
The VFW Post 4549 in Robinson is proud of their community and is pleased to support the students of Crawford County in their sports activities. They are working for our veterans for a better community.
Underneath their own basket, the Indians get it in. Hammer's got it out front now to Lockhart. JR looks it over. Oh, break to the basket. Ryan Hammer wide open.
Back door.
18-8, a 10-point lead for the Lawrenceville Indians.
It's 9 points for Ryan Hammer.
Lesman takes it across the timeline. Mustin with it out front. Lesman on the drive, one-handed jumper, got it. David Lesman, 18-8, or 18-10 now. 8-point ball game for the Indians. Got a whistle. And a pushing foul. For the latest in multimedia products, including soundboards, CD-ROM drives, speakers, and software, see the friendly professional staff at Charlie Incorporated CI Systems on the east side of the square in Robinson, or give them a call at 546-5442. That's Charlie Incorporated, CI Systems. Indians with the ball. Ryan Hammer will toss it in. Corey Pritchard on him. It comes out high to Brian Davis. Kurt Benson. Two new faces in the lineup here. Treadway drives. Looks for help. Almost taken away. He takes the shot. Jeremy Treadway. 20-10 Indians.
Zone.
Pritchard to Mustin.
2-3 zone from Lawrenceville.
David Lesman. Cross court, Pritchard moves inside, short jumper. Corey Pritchard. 20-12. Brian Davis handles the ball for the Indians to Hammer. Davis again with it out front. Hammer in the corner, guarded by Corey Pritchard. Kurt Benson drives the lane, good drive, puts a shot. No basket, and the foul is going to be called in the lane.
Now is a great time to buy a new home or refinance your old home. Rates are better now than they've been for quite some time. So if you're thinking of buying, building, or refinancing, stop in and see us about a real estate loan. We're an equal housing lender. Since 1883, we've stood the test of time at the First Robinson Savings and Loan FA.
Who's the foul on?
That is on David Lesman. His first.
Indians with the ball, back into the ball game. Well, that was Matt Moorhead with a shot. He drew the foul. Matt Pargin came into the ball game on the timeout.
Second foul on Matt Parker.
And Matt Moorhead will go to the line and shoot a pair of them. They lead at 20-12. Rural King Supply, your lawn and garden headquarters, is now open. See Rural King Supply for your lawnmowers, tillers, fertilizer, and other needs. Rural King Supply is located on Route 33 east of Robinson. Moorhead for his second shot. Got them both. 22-12, back to a 10-point lead for the Lawrenceville Indians. We've got 5 minutes to go in the half. Lesman back to Pritchard. Lesman drives the lane, gets around his first man, puts up the shot off the glass. David Lesman. 22-14. Cody Dunlap gets set to come back in the ball game for the Maroons. J.R. Lockhart gives it to Moorhead. Matt with the ball. Back to Lockhart. Back to Matt Moorhead. Brian Davis in the corner. Lockhart with it out front. Drives against Pritchard. Takes the shot. Left-handed layup won't go. Rebound. Indians. Kurt Benson puts it back. 10 points again for the Indians. 24-14. Pritchard to Mustin. Looks inside. Back to Lesman. Lesman out high. Playing a lot of the ball game out front. Matt Parker on the turnaround. Big move.
Good pass inside there.
I think that's the first time he's gotten the ball in a shooting position.
Davis handles it. Gets it to Lockhart. Now Pargin with it. He's their three-point shooter. Matt can shoot from anywhere on the floor. Brian Davis over to Lockhart. Almost cleared away. J.R. to Kurt Benson. J.R. Lockhart will go. Rebound Matt Parker. Robinson wants to run, but Matt holds it up. Mustin with the ball out front to Pritchard. They give him the shot.
He'll take it.
Don't do that. With a little room, Corey Pritchard puts three through, and that closes the gap. It's 24-19, a 5-point ball game, and that's as close as it's been for a while. Under 3 minutes to go in the half. Davis works it out front. Parker with a rebound. Pritchard down court to Lesman. He puts it in just inside the arc. It won't go. Rebound Bruce Hardiman, and he's fouled by Brian Davis.
Davis Tire and Auto Service in Lawrenceville offers a complete line of Kelly tires. See Davis Tire and Auto Service at 1300 Adams in Lawrenceville. Lawrenceville, for a good deal on a great tire. Kelly Tires, America's oldest tire company.
And Tracy Electric is a full-service electrical contractor who is licensed and insured. They also do heating, ventilation, and air conditioning. Call Tracy Electric in Lawrenceville, 943-2243.
Hardiman at the line to shoot a pair of them. They can make things tight here. Won't go. Bruce has got another one. It's 24-19, a 5-point ball game here. 2:36 on the clock left in the first half. So far, it's been everything they said it would be. Bruce got the second one, 24-20, a 4-point game. The Maroons are cutting into that lead. Lockhart against Mustin. Hammer. Ryan drive, puts a move. Little short jumper, won't go. Rebound. Parker, and he's tied up by Ryan Hammer.
He got the foul.
Hammer or Dennison, who got the foul?
Hammer, I think. 25. Yes, Ryan Hammer, his first.
For lunch or dinner, take the family out to Gray's in Bridgeport. They have great steaks, catfish, chicken, and much more. Reservations are welcome Friday and Saturdays till 6 p.m. and later during the rest of the week. That's at Gray's in Bridgeport at 945-9501.
Matt Parker with the 1-and-1 gets the first one. Matt, a solid 80% shooter from the free throw line. And did he reach 100 last night on free throws?
Sure did.
Yeah, he had 8, so I made
101.
101.
Got them both. 2-point ball game. 24-22. Indians lead it.
Well, Maroons made quite a turnaround in this quarter. Made a difference.
Dunlap and Mustin out front now for the Maroons. Maroons. Mark Dennison. J.R. Lockhart drives the baseline. Dishes off.
Stolen. Nope.
Dennison on the shot. Rebound, Chris Mustin. Almost stolen away by Treadwell.
Good pass.
Hardiman underneath.
Taken away
Stolen.
by Moorhead, yes.
Indians down in a hurry. Hammer with the ball. Ryan holds things up, gives it to Lockhart. We've got 1:45 to go in the half. Lockhart will walk it out front. Robinson in a man-to-man. Inside to Dennison. Dennison drives against Parker. Puts up the shot, rejected on Matt Parker. Mustin comes out with a 3-on-2. Dunlap holds it up, goes for 3. Cody with 3. 25-24, the first lead of the night for the Maroons. Lawrenceville throws it away. Turnover. Give it back to the Maroons with 1:16 on the clock.
Good luck, Maroons, from the Robinson IGA branch of the First National Bank of Oblong. They are pleased to help bring you tonight's broadcast. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
Parker comes out, takes a breather. Lesman and Mustin will play the guards. Hardiman, Schrei, and Dunlap down underneath for the Maroons. Right at a minute to go in the half. Maroons will play catch. Treadway goes out to meet Lesman, puts a little pressure on. David drives the baseline. The jump shot. Got it. David Lesman. 27-24, 3-point lead for the Maroons. Haven't done it. Dennison with the ball. Dennison drives the lane. Good pass underneath to Hammer. Foul by Lesman. Hammer wide open on the baseline. David dropped back to cover him and drew the foul.
Interesting, Lesman was in the net there. Nobody said anything about possible goaltending, but that might be something to think about.
Crawford County Insurance Agency carries all lines of insurance. Call Don Helene, your full-time Pekin agent, 544-9200 or 592-3553. Good luck, Maroons, from the Crawford County Insurance Agency in Oblong.
I think that's what they're talking about on the floor right now. Treadway is talking to Bill Pritchard, and they're arguing what was going on. Ryan Hammer missed his first one. He'll have a second shot coming up. (27-24). Robinson Maroons lead it. Hammer got the second one. It's 27-25. 2-point ball game. We've got 32 seconds. Stolen back by Hammer. Hammer gets it out to Treadway in the corner. Jeremy drives, puts up the shot, draws the foul.
And Aaron Schrei, he is first, and the team 7.
You can't cross-court a pass when you try to break a press to the middle and down the middle. That's how you do it.
Treadway will be at the line. He'll shoot a pair.
And Lawrenceville has a great press. Doctors Robert and Todd Hoagland would like to wish the Maroons good luck in tonight's tournament. Best wishes from Hoagland Chiropractic Clinic in Robinson.
Well, tonight's ball game is brought to you in part by Wabash Cablevision and Worldwide Sound and Video Productions, reminding you to watch other events coming up in the future on this channel. Treadway puts it in, 27-26, a one-point ball game. Maroons lead it. Mustin drives, picked up by Dennison at the line. He kicks the ball. It'll be Robinson ball. Dennison, Treadway, Benson, Matt Moorhead, and Jeremy Treadway in the lineup for Lawrenceville.
Indians back into a man now. He got out of the zone. Over and back.
Give it back to the Indians with 19 seconds. They trail it by 1, 27-26. Hammer will toss it in. Goes to Matt Moorhead.
Wow.
Treadway. Jeremy drives, loses the ball. Hardeman picks it up. 10 seconds, plenty of time. Pass down, picked off by Benson. 6 seconds. Treadway drives, puts up the shot. In and out, won't go. That's the end of the quarter.
And the half.
And the half.
And it couldn't be much closer.
27-26, Robinson Maroons lead it here at halftime.
Sparks & Sons has a good selection of Honda four-wheel ATVs in stock now. And one ride will tell you that when it comes to quality, innovation, and value, no other ATV comes close to a Honda. The new 1994 Honda ATVs all feature electric starting and automatic clutches, so getting them started and shifting gears is easier than ever. Get yours today at Sparks & Sons between Robinson and Oblong on Route 33. Financing available to qualified buyers.
Well, it's 27-26 here at halftime. The Robinson Maroons lead it. And the season will end for one of these teams here tonight. And we here at Worldwide Sound and Video Production have had the good fortune to have followed both these ball clubs this year throughout the season. These two teams have had a lot of similarities. Both started off the season rather sluggishly, inconsistent, and they struggled the first part. They'd win a game, they'd lose a couple of games. Both teams, as the season progressed, found their maturity. And tonight, they've met here in the regional finals, and it should happen that way. But only one of these teams will advance to the sectional in Casey on Tuesday night. Both teams, though, throughout the year have shown equal in character. They've represented their schools in a manner in which they can be proud. Our thanks to the Lawrenceville High School, to Principal John Frohock, to the Athletic Director Larry Lockhart, and Head Coach Brian Stillwell and his assistants. And to our host here tonight at Robinson High School, here hosting the regional finals, the Principal Bruce Brotzman, the Athletic Director Terry Roach, Head Coach Jeff Barker and his assistants, and finally, the unsung heroes at these schools, and that's the group of guys in maintenance. These are the fellows that unlock the doors for us, and they make sure that we've got a place to plug in at night. They get to clean up the mess when everybody goes home. Our sincere thanks to all of them. And to our sponsors, who've had a loyal following throughout the season. Without them, we wouldn't be here at all. And we hope we've done you justice. We're proud to have represented you. To all our viewers in Lawrence County and here in Crawford County, from all of us here at Worldwide Sound and Video Production, thanks for watching. We hope you've enjoyed the season. We sure have.
Big Buck offers many cabinet styles at Aristocraft, from the traditional wood to contemporary laminates. Aristocraft offers from over 30 styles for your selection. Plus, with Big Buck's truckload buying power, we can offer a price that is surprisingly affordable. Big Buck offers free in-home measuring, free computer design, and free estimates at no obligation. So stop in or call today and get a start on that dream kitchen or bath from Aristocraft and Big Buck. Big Buck Building Center, 501 South Howard in Robinson, serving you for over 70 years.
Well, a halftime totals in a one-point game, you would expect everything to be close, and you can't believe how close it is. For Lawrenceville, who has 26 points, they've got 10 points out of Ryan Hammer and 6 out of Jeremy Treadway, 6 from Matt Moorhead, 2 from Kurt Benson, and 2 from J.R. Lockhart. They're 4 for 6 from the free throw line, have made 2 three-point baskets, committed 18 fouls, 2 on Nick Moorhead, 2 on Colin Ray, and 1 each on Matt Moorhead. Ryan Hammer, J.R. Lockhart, and Brian Davis. Robinson with a 1-point lead has several people in the scoring column, 7 to be exact. David Lesman leads with 8. We've got 6 for Corey Pritchard, 3 for Chris Mustin, 3 for Cody Dunlap, 1 for Bruce Hardiman, 4 for Matt Parker, and 2 for Aaron Schrei. They are also 4 for 6 from the free throw line, and they've made 3 3-point baskets, and that is the difference. That 1 3-point basket is a 1-point game.
You're good.
Isn't it? I don't know.
I think so. That's
anyway, they've committed 17 fouls, 2 each on Matt Parker and David Lesman, 1 on Cody Dunlap, 1 on Bruce Hardiman, and 1 on Aaron Schrei. A close ball game.
One of the things that Robinson is doing tonight that they've not done at times this year, and they're getting a balanced scoring from the whole ball club. We've seen games where only 3 people have been in the scoring column, and they're spreading it out tonight, and they're getting a good effort from several of them.
It also seemed that Robinson came out a lot tighter than both teams came out tight, but it took Robinson a long time to get loosened up a little bit, and it really showed there in the second quarter as their offense came to life, and Lawrenceville's shooting settled down a little bit, and everybody just drew in tight to be 27-26 here at halftime.
I think Lawrenceville came in here tonight and said, okay, we're going to watch Lesman, Parker, and Dunlap. The rest of you guys score if you can. But while they've done that, Pritchard has 6, Mustin has 3, Hardiman has 1, and Schrei has 2. That's 12 of the 27 points come from these people that they're not probably weren't as concerned with. Let's put it that way.
Well, they backed off the defense we watched earlier and give Corey Pritchard the shot out front. And they were saying, go ahead and take it if you want to, and he did and banged it home. Okay, let's take a rest. 27-26, we'll be right back. Not much. Well, still at halftime, the Indians have come out. They're warming up, and it won't be long before we get underway again.
We all have events in our lives that we look back on with pride. The Goodwine Funeral Homes, their pride comes from a continuing tradition of caring professional service. It's a tradition that's been carried on by 3 generations, and that means experience you can count on. And when you need them, experience is something you'll appreciate. For a tradition of excellence, turn to Goodwine Funeral Homes.
Well, tonight's ball game is brought to you in part by Wabash Cablevision and Worldwide Sound and Video Production, reminding you to watch for other events coming up in the future on this channel.
Are your kids getting a head start on heart disease? Crawford Memorial Hospital reminds you that kids who use their brains use their bodies. Smart kids know the ABCs of good heart health. Avoid smoking, be active, and choose healthful foods to eat. So use your head and take care of your heart. Get lots of exercise, eat right, and don't smoke. It's good for everybody. From Crawford Memorial Hospital, working for a healthier tomorrow.
Well, I'd like to take this time to mention a little bit down in Lawrence County. The girls basketball teams, both the Salukis and the Lawrence County Lady Indians, have completed the season. 6 girls from the county have been named to the All-Star team or to the All-Conference team. Melinda Cunningham to the first team from Red Hill. And the other girls include Amy Wells from the Salukis, a senior, Mandy Deckard, a senior, and from the Lady Indians, Annette Stangl, a junior, Jessica Brink, a junior, and Brandy Rice, a senior. These girls all named to the North Egypt Conference All-Conference team down in Lawrence County.
Maybe we ought to mention something too, Jim. We've been in both schools, on the road and at home, and we've talked to several people, not the least ever Joey Bennett and Chris Pruitt from the Terre Haute Tribune, and Joe Jones from the Lawrenceville Daily Record, and of course Scott Lambert here from the Robinson Daily News, and Dave Staver from Vincent & Son Commercial. They fed us information on all year from kids that we didn't know much about, and we sure want to thank them. They've been a big help to us.
Well, they sure have, and we plagiarize them occasionally. We hope they don't mind, because without their information, we'd have been in big trouble sometimes. Good group of people.
I thought we were in big trouble a lot of the times.
And you've only done half of the games.
And I've only done half of them. It's just a continuation from football for the Crawford County people.
Well, I figured up today, I think we had done 8 Robinson games, 7 Lawrenceville games, both at home on the road. Then we did 1 ball game, both of them earlier in the season. So Underway here at halftime. The Indians with the ball. Colin Ray, Kurt Benson out front. Benson with the ball, gets it to Nick Moorhead. Back to Colin Ray. Colin the other night against Oblong had the biggest night of his career. Come off the bench and scored 16 points. Benson on the drive, no good. Rebound, Parker saves it, gets it out to Dunlap. And Ray, attempted steal, is called for the foul.
That's his third and the first team foul for Lawrenceville.
What's Nick Moorhead got? Two fouls?
2 fouls, right.
Okay, didn't see a lot of time in that first half.
He went out in the second quarter about the same time that Robinson kind of came to life. I don't know whether that's coincidental or not.
Well, the Maroons lead it 27-26. Just underway here in the second half. David Lesman of the Maroons with the ball. Chris Mustin round the horn to Bruce Hardiman. Back to Mustin to Dunlap. Dunlap inside to Lesman on the turnaround jumper. And Nick's going to get called for a foul.
Number 3.
He didn't like it, but I think he got his arm enough to call a foul. The Yin Ching Mandarin Restaurant supports the Robinson Maroons. You can dine in Monday through Saturday, or for carryouts, call 546-1307. That's Yin Ching Mandarin Restaurant at North Jackson Street in Robinson.
Lesman will try again. Got one. 28-26, a 2-point lead for the Maroons. Colin Ray takes it down in a hurry. Bounce pass into Nick Moorhead, the turnaround jumper. Nick's got it.
That's Nick's first basket.
Ties it up at 28 all. To Parker in the middle. To Hardiman. Mustin with the ball inside to Parker. Turnaround. Got it. Matt Parker.
Good pass by Chris Mustin.
Good exchange.
Nick Moorhead had to lay off after picking up that third foul. He could have contested it a bit.
Hammer goes into Matt Moorhead. Matt works. Gets the bucket. Draws the foul. Count the basket.
Foul on Bruce Hardiman.
Number 2 for Bruce.
Call Tracy Electric for electrical and oil field work. For residential, industrial, and commercial, call Tracy Electric at 943-2243. That's Tracy Electric in Lawrenceville.
Matt Moorhead completes the three-point play. That puts the Indians back out in front, 31-30 for the first time in a while. 1-point lead. Colin Ray from behind knocks it loose. On the floor. Jump ball is going to be called. Let's see where the possession arrow goes. Pick up the bodies here.
That's hard work, Colin Ray. Good defense.
He's a hustler. It'll be maroon ball on the possession arrow underneath their own basket. Hardiman to Lesman, almost knocked away again. Lesman drives. The foul's going to be called. David drew that one. He worked
Benson,
for it.
I think. Kurt Benson. Yes, 23. His first.
Big 5 Body Works is a complete collision repair facility with the latest laser frame system and the latest DuPont paint system. For insurance work or custom work, anything for appearance for trucks, cars, or vans at Big 5 Body Works across from Walmart in Robinson.
Lesman makes his first one. That ties it up at 31 all. David will have another one. David Lesman, Purdue-bound senior here at Robinson High School, an exchange student from France. Has learned a lot since he's come over here and played with the Maroons under Coach Jeff Barker. Next year he'll get an education at Purdue, I'll guarantee you that. Travel call.
You mean in the Big Ten?
In the Big Ten, boy. Gene Cady will start his training.
Gene's got a lot of patience.
Yeah, Gene's got a lot of patience. 31 all, Maroons with the ball. Cody Dunlap with it out front, now to Lesman. Lawrenceville. Underneath to Parker. Matt's got it. Maroons up by 2, 33-31. Hammer. Colin Ray. Ryan Hammer drives. Nice drive by Ryan Hammer.
12 points for Hammer.
Mustin brings it down against Ray. Colin all over him. Knocked away, picked up by the Indians. Matt Moorhead against Lesman. Takes it all the way. Count the bucket. Pulls the foul. Matt Moorhead will go to the line. A chance to make a three-point play.
Now is a great time to buy a new home or refinance your old home. Rates are better now than they've been for quite some time. So if you're thinking of buying, building, or refinancing, stop in and see us about a real estate loan. We're an equal housing lender. Since 1883, we've stood the test of time with the First Robinson Savings and Loan FA.
Moorhead does it. Three-point play, 36-33. Indians lead it by 3. Got a foul called against Colin Wright.
That's his fourth. Well, we haven't seen Lawrenceville for a couple of weeks, but I think Matt Moorhead has come of age.
He sure has.
Boy, he's playing much more aggressively than we've seen this year.
Jeremy Treadway comes into the ball game for Colin Ray. Robinson ball out of bounds. Long pass down, intercepted by Kurt Benson, who just came into the ball game. Moorhead with it. Jeremy Treadway drives the baseline. The shot's no good, but he draws a foul.
Good on Matt Parker.
I think that was on Cody Dunlap that time as he dove for the, jumped hard for the block shot.
His second.
Rural King Supply, your lawn and garden headquarters, is now open. See Rural King Supply for your lawnmowers, tillers, fertilizer, and other needs. Rural King Supply is located on Route 33 east of Robinson.
Robinson maroon timeout. And we'll take this chance to talk a little bit about the VFW Post 4549 in Robinson. They're proud of their community, and they're pleased to support the students of Crawford County in their sports activities. They're working for our veterans for a better tomorrow.
Davis Tire and Auto Service in Lawrenceville offers a complete line of Kelly tires. See Davis Tire and Auto Service at 1300 Adams in Lawrenceville. For a good deal on a great tire, Kelly Tires, America's oldest tire company.
Another of our sponsors that have been with us all year, the restaurant at the American Legion is open Thursday, Friday, and Saturday nights for dinner, and Sundays for lunch. That's the American Legion in Coulter Post 69 in Robinson. Great run here by the Indians as they've opened up a 3-point lead with, not sure, with 2 free throws here. Could open up to a 5, and they've really kind of dominated here in the start of the third quarter.
36-33. Indians lead it for the first time in a while. Jeremy Treadway will be at the line and shoot a pair. Neither team in bonus at this point. Just only played about 3 minutes, haven't we? Guys, it seemed like we've been here longer.
I wondered where you were going with that statement.
I suddenly realized it's third quarter. Guys, if we're in bonus, we're in big trouble. Got one. 37-33. Indians pull out to a 4-point lead. Maroons, Parker, 2-on-1 situation. Bruce Hardiman all the way to the bucket.
That's what the Maroons have got to do to that press of the Indians, which is so good and so swarmy.
Benson looks outside to Hammer. Hammer around to Treadway to Nick Moorhead. Nick goes against Hardiman and knocks him down. Nothing happens. Out of bounds. Give it to the Maroons. Lesman against Benson. To Mustin. Gets it across finally. The Maroons not very pretty. Stolen away by Treadway. Ryan Hammer on the drive. They can score so quick. 39-35.
Hammer tripped that ball away, and Treadway recovered it and got the pass off to him.
Lesman looks for help. Tries to bounce it inside. Hardiman slipped. The ball goes out of bounds. It's Indians ball. Jim Pat Odell and Corey Pritchard come back into the ball game for the Maroons, a pair of fresh guards. Odell picks Hammer up. Benson with it outside. Kurt Benson, a sophomore, has sure given them some good time this year. Nick Moorhead got it.
Good shot.
Little turnaround, threw up the fake, and then went up with a shot. Nice move.
41-35 Indians. Pritchard. Odell outside, goes into Parker. The turnaround underneath. Matt's got another one. 41-37 Indians. Ryan Hammer. Treadway for three. Won't go. Rebound, Lesman. David on the short jumper, won't go. Rebound, Bruce Hardiman puts it back. 2-point ball game, 41-39. Indians lead it.
One goes out a little ways, then they reel it back in.
Kurt Benson out front for the Indians. Puts up the jumper, 15 feet. Kurt Benson, 43-39, 3 minutes to go in the quarter. Dennison and Lockhart prepare to come back into the ball game for the Indians. Lesman to Parker. Matt travels.
Yep, sure did. For lunch or dinner, take the family out to Gray's in Bridgeport. They have great steaks, catfish, chicken, and much more. Reservations are welcome Friday and Saturdays till 6 p.m. and later during the rest of the week. That's at Gray's in Bridgeport at 945-9501.
Benson and Treadway take a breather. Indians, let's see, both Moorheads in the ball game now. Hammer, Lockhart, and Dennison. Knocked out of bounds by Odell. Good hustling effort by Jim Pack. Got a little bit of a floor burn on that knee. Hammer to throw it in. Out to Dennison. Back to Hammer. Hammer double team. Gets it to Mark Dennison. Dennison drives. Got it. 45-39 Indians. 2:30 to go in the quarter. Lesman for three. David's got three. 45-42. All of a sudden it's a 2-point or a 3-point ball game again.
Good job by Lesman. He recognized the defense change and took it upon himself for the three.
JR drives, looks for help, kicks it back to Dennison. Lockhart, good fake, 2-pointer. Got it, JR Lockhart. 47-42. Under 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Tell me what happened.
Well, they called the foul on Hammer.
But when?
I think it was a late call if you really wanted.
I kept waiting for the whistle. Nothing happened. And Odell got him wrapped up. He couldn't get to the ball.
Yeah, I thought that's where the call was going to go. Too. And Odell sort of leg whipped him almost with the football term.
Little football play there. That's all right. Pritchard inside to Matt Parker. Good move to the basket. Rejected
by Nick Moorhead.
Into Nick. Turnaround fake off the glass. Got it. Nick Moorhead. 49-42. Indians lead it. 1:25 to go in the third quarter. David Lesman for three. In and out. Rebound Matt Moorhead. Lockhart will take it down. Met by Corey Pritchard. JR works against Pritchard. Hammer inside to Matt. Moorhead, turnaround. Got the bounce. 51-42. The Indians have opened up a 9-point lead.
Moorhead brothers got 14 points this quarter.
Knocked away. A battle for the ball. No whistle. Saved, almost saved by Ryan Hammer.
Boy, you got to give credit for effort there. That was hard work.
On both sides. Matt Parker pulled it out there and shot from his knees. And good luck, Maroons, from the Robinson IGA branch of the First National Bank of Oblong. They're pleased to help bring you tonight's broadcast. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
Brian Stillwell, coach for the Indians, substituting Kurt Benson and Brian Davis back into the ball game here. 36 seconds to go in the quarter. Inbound to David Lesman, 3-point shot. Won't go. Matt Parker on the tip. He got it again.
Matt Parker with 8 points this quarter. He's had a good quarter as well.
Davis with the ball. Hardiman on him. Lockhart. Double team. In trouble. Gets it away to Benson. Back to Davis.
An unusual matchup. They got Lesman chasing Lockhart.
JR kicks it back out to Davis for three. Won't go. Rebound controlled underneath by Nick Moorhead. Puts it back up. The Moorhead brothers. Matt kept it alive, and Nick put it back at the buzzer. 53-44. Indians lead it by 9.
Buckner's Robert and Todd Hoagland would like to wish the Maroons good luck in tonight's tournament. Best wishes from the Hoagland Chiropractic Clinic in Robinson.
Lawrenceville outscores Robinson that quarter, 27-17.
They shot about 80% too at in the.
Okay. No, you're fine. Trying to get her breath here. Good thing there's only one more quarter, because I don't think I can stand much more of this. This is a heck of a ball game, by far the best we've seen this year, and it's supposed to be.
I think one of the key things we ought to note right now is Cody Dunlap is basically out, looks like to me. He's really jammed or broke his finger, and I don't think he's made an appearance here the second half, and they really need his three-point shooting, but I don't think he's going to come in the way he looks from up here.
Well, the Maroons come out with Parker, Odell, Pritchard, Hardiman, and Lesman. On the floor for the Indians are Matt Moorhead, Hammer, Davis, Lockhart, and Benson. Lockhart underneath on the baseline, brings it back out front. JR lobs to Parker, or to Moorhead, blocked by Lesman, controlled by the Maroons. Down court in a hurry to Odell, to Lesman, out of bounds.
Ryan Hammer got a finger on that lob pass and just deflected it enough that Lesman couldn't control it.
Indians ball.
It's going to be Indian pressure from now on.
Lockhart will work against Pritchard. Hammer sets the screen. Pritchard called for the foul. Can I say it again? Neither team in bonus yet.
No, that was the fourth team foul for Robinson. And Lawrenceville has 5.
Indians ball. They lead it by 9, 53-44. Davis will work against Mustin. Lockhart inside to Matt Moorhead. Matt drives, knocked away by Parker.
Foul on Parker.
I think that came after the block.
Call Tracy Electric for electrical and oil field work. For residential, industrial, and commercial, Tracy Electric now has a complete motor rewind shop in operation to serve your needs. Call Tracy Electric in Lawrenceville at 943-2243.
Matt Moorhead's got one. Well, the VFW Post 4549 in Robinson is proud of their community and pleased to support the students of Crawford County in their sports activities. They're working for our veterans for a better community. Matt Moorhead, his second shot. Got it.
And it's all the way up to 11 points with 7:27 to go.
A young sophomore stepped up and done 6 out of 6 from the free throw line with 16 points. I've never seen underclassmen play with boys that we have this year. All teams have.
Pritchard goes inside to Matt Parker. Boy, they're all over Matt. A foul is going to be called underneath. It'll still be out of bounds to the Maroons.
I don't think there was a foul on that, Jim. I think it just went off of Lawrenceville.
Oh, okay. Nobody come over to give a foul, did they? I've got the balcony that's shutting out that corner to me. I can't see anything.
Nice spin move by David Lesman. Went to the basket.
Lesman on the bucket, 55-46 now. 9-point lead for the Indians.
15 points for Lesman.
Davis gets it across the timeline. He's met by Lesman, knocked away. David Lesman takes it, finger roll, no basket, and the foul is going to be called on J.R. Lockhart. Lesman will go to the line for 2.
That was a good foul.
It was. It was either that or he slammed it home.
Right.
If your car didn't start this morning and if it left you stuck on the highway, if the grind of the ignition has become exhausting, we have the perfect mechanical solution. We make auto loans. Since 1883, we've stood the test of time at the First Robinson Savings and Loan FA.
Lesman for 2. Got one. Got them both. Well, the Maroons cutting into that lead a little bit, 55-48, 7-point lead now for the Indians. Nick Moorhead back into the ball game. Hammer looks inside to Matt, knocked away by Parker. Good defense. Lesman loses the ball. Lockhart. Good pass to Hammer underneath. Back to Nick Moorhead, and he gets the basket. Lockhart to Hammer. Hammer got it over to Nick Moorhead. Nick, with a couple of people hanging on, put the shot up and got it to fall.
Foul went against Mustin, his first.
Old-fashioned three-point play. Nick can make a 10-point lead. He does. 58-48. Lesman brings it down. Kurt Benson meets him up front. Lesman still got it. Drops it back to Pritchard. Pritchard off the glass. Gets the bucket. Corey Pritchard. Down in a hurry. Almost threw it away. Moorhead able to control it. Hammer's got the ball. Lawrenceville will set their offense now.
Ray was open under the basket for a bit.
Colin Ray into the lineup here. Benson with it out front. Inside to Matt Moorhead. Matt looking for trouble, looking for help. He found trouble. Hammer tries to drive the baseline, loses the ball to Hardiman. Hardiman to Lesman. David, good pass to Matt Parker. Didn't get it. Rebound picked out of there by Lawrenceville, and Ryan Hammer's got it. 58-50, Indians leading. Nick Moorhead, the turnaround 10-footer. Got it. (60-50) Indians. Lesman. Turnaround dish to Parker. Parker underneath. Has it knocked away by Nick Moorhead. Kurt Benson. Bounce pass to Matt Moorhead, wide open underneath. Two sophomores got together that time. 62-50, the biggest lead of the night for the Indians. Hardiman, 15-footer. Got it. Colin Ray waits for everybody to catch up with him. Now he drives the lane, dishes it out to Moorhead. Hammer with it out front. Lawrenceville will set up an offense. Kill a little time. Moorhead drives against Parker. The blocking foul, the basket fell. Nick Moorhead will go to the line again. (64-52). Nick at the line with a chance to make it a 13-point lead. Rural King Supply, your lawn and garden headquarters, is now open. See Rural King Supply for your lawnmowers, tillers, fertilizer, and other needs. Rural King Supply is located on Route 33 east of Robinson. 4 minutes, 29 seconds to go in the ball game. Nick Moorhead sinks the free throw, completes a three-point play at 65-52. Indians. Mustin trying to draw the foul. Gets to Lesman. Lesman in the lane. Has it taken away from him by Treadway. Lesman tries to get it back, and he's called for the foul. A little bit of frustration on David Lesman's part. Went after the ball, draws the foul. Both teams in bonus. And Treadway will go to the line to shoot a 1-and-1.
Doctors Robert and Todd Hoagland would like to wish the Maroons good luck at tonight's tournament. Best wishes from Hoagland Chiropractic Clinic in Robinson.
Robinson Auto Supply has a complete machine shop, plus new and rebuilt parts for autos, trucks, and tractors. Good luck, Maroons, from Robinson Auto Supply, 1300 East Main in Robinson.
Jim Pat Odell comes into the ballgame for the Maroons. Treadway with a 1-and-1. Got the first one. Well, for lunch or dinner, take the family out to Gray's in Bridgeport. They've got great steaks, catfish, chicken, and much more. Reservations are welcome on Fridays and Saturdays till 6 p.m. and later during the rest of the week. That's Gray's in Bridgeport. Call them for a reservation at 945-9501.
Nick Moorhead has 14 points in the second half. He was shut out in the first half. He's averaging nearly 20, I think. I'm not sure what the official is, but he was a big missing part, I think, in the first half for the Indians.
Treadway got them both at 67-52.
To me, the difference in the second half has been the threat of Cody Dunlap not being in there.
Jim Pat Odell to Parker down the middle. Matt can't get the shot, gets his own rebound, puts it back, won't go. Rebound, Nick Moorhead. Treadway comes out with it. Hammer loses the ball. Mustin picks it up. 2-on-1. Matt Parker takes it all away. Got the finger roll that time. Parker with a bucket. 67-54.
14 for Parker.
Hammer double teamed and foul.
Robinson IGA branch of the First National Bank of Oblong is proud to be in Crawford County and pleased to help bring you tonight's broadcast. Enjoy the great hours and full service banking at the Robinson IGA branch of the First National Bank of Oblong. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
Well, tonight's ball game is presented in part by Wabash Cablevision and Worldwide Sound and Video Production, reminding you to watch upcoming events on this channel. And one of those events very well may be the first game of the sectional tournament in Casey next Tuesday night.
Robinson timeout.
3:39 to go in the ball game. It's a 67-54 lead for the Lawrenceville Indians.
The Crawford County Insurance Agency carries all lines of insurance. Call Don Helene, your full-time Pekin agent, 544-9200 or 592-3553. Good luck, Maroons, from the Crawford County Insurance Agency in Oblong.
Davis Tire and Auto Service in Lawrenceville offers a complete line of Kelly tires. See Davis Tire and Auto Service at 1300 Adams in Lawrenceville for a good deal on a great tire. Kelly Tire, America's oldest tire company.
Well, if the Indians play smart ball, they're headed for Casey.
3.5 minutes to go in the ball game, and we've seen both teams can make a run and score some points in a hurry. So Robinson's certainly not out of it yet. Ryan Hammer will be at the line, shoot a one and bonus. Got one of them. (68-54), 14-point lead now for the Indians. David Lesman comes back into the ball game for Corey Pritchard.
Indians 10 for 11 from the free throw line in the second half.
Got them both. 69-54, 15-point difference now. Biggest of the night for the Indians. Mustin to Lesman. David for three. Got three. 69-57. A couple of those, and the Maroons are right back in it. Full court pressure. Knocked away by Hardiman. Mustin on the save. Maroons keep it into Matt Parker. Matt puts up the shot, got the bucket. Matt Parker. 10-point. 3 minutes to go. Hammer looks for help. Gets it to Colin Ray. Colin gets it across to Matt Moorhead, and Hammer's got it again. Double teamed in a hurry and foul by Jim Pat Odell. Things can happen in a hurry.
Second foul on Odell.
Ron, you should congratulate me.
We're proud of you, Bill.
Down to one.
Save it.
I will.
Ryan Hammer with a 1-and-1. Got it. It's going to take me a while to recover from this ball game, boy, I tell you. Got them both. 71-59. Lawrenceville out in front. David Lesman drives the lane. 15-foot jumper. Matt Parker on the rebound. Matt carries about 3 people, draws a foul.
Jump ball.
Jump ball. Possession arrow. Gives it to the Indians. Nick Moorhead will throw it in. Treadway takes it across the timeline. Jeremy bounces it into Matt Moorhead. Colin Ray out front with it, and they'll play catch. 2:30 on the clock. Treadway with the ball. He's double teamed. Colin Ray. They go after Colin. Colin gets it down to Matt Moorhead. On the floor. Matt picks it up. Back to Ray. 2:20. Nick Moorhead throws it back out to Treadway. Matt Moorhead with it. The Indians spread the floor. Mustin on a reach around foul. And that'll put Treadway at the line with a 1-and-1. 2 minutes, 11 seconds to go in the ball game. The Indians are going to bring Brian Davis and J.R. Lockhart back into the ball game. One of them may have to stay out because Treadway's at the line, and that's Lockhart. Colin Ray takes a seat. Colin Ray comes in and he really sparks the Indians on defense. Missed free throw by Treadway. Lesman on the rebound. We're right at 2 minutes to go in the ball game. Chris Mustin, hammer on him. Chris tries to go into Hardiman. Knocked away. Matt Moorhead picks it up. Indians got the ball. Davis across the timeline. Moorhead in the corner. Davis stolen by Mustin, stolen back by Davis. We got a foul call. Foul on Davis. We're not sure who.
Brian Davis, I think, number 3. Yes, his second.
That'll put Mustin at the line with a 1-and-1. 1:44 on the clock at 71-59, Lawrenceville Indians.
Robinson with 2 timeouts remaining, I think.
Corey Pritchard comes back into the lineup for Lesman. I tell you what, these two ball clubs have really battled tonight. I'm trying to think of a ball game that's been this way that we've had for a while. The nearest thing I could come up with is Super Sectional last year with Red Hill and Stump.
That was a good one.
Double overtime.
There was good coaching by Coach Barker and Robinson. He took Lesman out because of the 4th foul. That they're going to have to foul to get the ball back. Didn't want Lesman to have to commit it. Now you can get him back in the game for his offense.
Foul is called against Pritchard. And Nick Moorhead will go to the line with a 1 and bonus.
1:38 left here to go.
Moorhead makes the first one. He'll have another. 72-59. Got them both. Mustin gets it into Jim Pat Odell. Across the timeline to Matt Parker. He takes it all the way to the bucket, puts it up and in. Timeout Maroons. 73-61. A 12-point lead for the Lawrenceville Indians.
Again, we'd like to thank Wabash Cablevision and Worldwide Sound and Video Productions for this great broadcast this evening, and remind you to watch for other events on Wabash Cablevision, brought to you with Worldwide Sound and Video.
I like the way you use your adjectives. Great broadcast of a great ball game.
That's right.
Okay.
Great announcing.
I tell you,
Now you've gone too far.
this is by far the best of the year, and when you come down to tournament time, this is the way all the ball games ought to be. You got 2 of the best going at it tonight, and you can't help but say it's too bad one of them has to lose. 73-61. It's the Indians out in front by 12. Maroons back on the floor after the timeout. Congratulations to both ball clubs and their coaching staff. They've done a heck of a job this year. Jeff Barker, I can't say enough for the job he's done. He started out the year, and when things go wrong, they really go wrong. He's had injuries. About the time he gets something going, why somebody else would get hurt. He's had a heck of a time, but he really put together a good ball club.
Good defense there by the Maroons on the out-of-bounds play, and forced Lawrenceville to call a timeout. You know what? Nobody's left either.
Oh, I don't know how many people's here tonight, but half of them's happy and half of them's not. There's a big crowd. The Indians are very similar to the Maroons. They started out the year, had a little trouble playing defense. We were down in Mount Carmel one night, and there were 40-some turnovers in the ball game. Lawrenceville made 21 of them and lost the ball game in about the last 3 or 4 minutes after leading Mount Carmel all the way, and their defense fell apart. But since that time, they've put things together and have really played some tough defense, and that's been the turning point of that ball club.
Well, about the same time that happened, they happened into the holiday tournament over at Vincennes, too, and tied into Evansville, Bosse, and Vincennes, Lincoln, and a couple of real tough ball clubs, and picked up 2 quick losses and went home, but a good experience.
Inside of Benson, down to Hammer. Dunlap, a diving try to steal. Still a minute 20 to go in the ball game. You know, talking about that holiday tournament, Shaw, the Maroons were doing about the same thing at that time up at Charleston.
That's true.
And after losing the first game, won the consolidation, or what is that word?
Consolation.
Consolation.
Well, they consolidated things together and beat some good ball clubs. Forget it.
I'll take back.
You want to retract your statement?
Hammer makes the shot. I'm not saying nothing else about it.
Key point here, and I don't know what they've done here in the 4th quarter, but the Indians have done what it takes, and that's hit the free throws down the stretch. Don't be surprised if we're not back here next year seeing both these teams again, because there's an awful lot of talent on the board.
No comment.
Boy.
Bodies flying.
When you can hear bodies hit in a basketball game, you know there's some contact in it.
I think Pritchard and Aldridge want to get it over with and would go home. They got a minute 5. 75-61 the score. Indians out in front. Hammer will be at the line.
Yeah, fouling Chris Mustin, his 3rd. Hammer is 4 for 4 in this quarter from the line. Treadway 4 for 5. Mick Moorhead 4 for 4. Matt Moorhead 2 for 2.
What's that equal? A lot.
A bunch. Yeah. Only missed 1 so far. 2.
Lesman will bring it back up court. Right a minute to go to the ball game. Chris Mustin on the 3-pointer. Hammer with a rebound. Waits for the foul by Odell. 56 seconds on the clock, and we'll go back to the line.
It looks like Lawrenceville's going to tie into Teotopoulos. Now, remember the intensity that Teotopoulos put on the floor against Robinson early. And when these 2 teams get together,
there may not be any points scored.
Better double up on your blood pressure medicine.
In that game Tuesday night, Jim?
Tuesday night at Casey, 7:30.
You want a job, Tony?
We're going to be hanging from the catwalk somewhere else. Got them both.
Is that like doing football at Oblong?
You're not as cold.
The wind won't be blowing in there, I hope. Less than a minute to go. The Indians pretty well are wrapping it up here. 78-61. Foul is going to be called, and the Maroons will go to the line.
Foul on Treadway, his 1st.
On the floor for the Indians now will be Benson Hammer, Matt Moorhead, J.R. Lockhart, and Nick Moorhead. Lesman at the line. Jim Pat Odell, Chris Mustin, Bruce Hardiman, and Matt Parker. 78-61. Indians are just going to run the clock down. Benson underneath to Hammer, and Hammer will toss it back outside. .28 seconds on the clock. The regional finals here in Robinson is going to go to the Lawrenceville Indians. They'll advance to the sectional play in Casey. Coach Barker of the Robinson Maroons empties his bench now to let some of the guys get in the ball game that have worked hard all year. Kirby Newell, Tim Johnson come in, Corey Harmon, and Joe Sornberger, Brian Kane.
There's really one still on the bench, though, and that's Cody Dunlap, and that's a shame. Injuries are part of the game, but it's a shame when you have to finish maybe your last game without all your horses. That really hurts.
He got injured real early in the game, about 3 minutes into the first quarter, and it took away that outside threat that the Maroons need to make that inside game work.
Well, you saw the Robinson starters come out of the ball game. The Lawrenceville Indians and the Maroons shake hands, and that's sportsmanship. It's been a good ball game. Both teams have played well. Ryan Hammer sinks his first one. Got them both. Chad Gray into the ball game for the Indians. Jason Goff comes in. Nate Ernest in there. Let's see, Jeremy Treadway is still in. That's Colin Ray out front. Inside to Harmon on the turnaround. He gets the bucket.
Timeout, Indians.
And we'll get some more people in the ball game. 80-63. Lawrenceville out on top. Let's mention the coaching staff of Jeff Barker.
Well, I'll do it. The head coach for the Maroons is Jeff Barker with his assistants, Jay Jarrett, Kirk Reardon, Brad Seiler, Willie McKinney. Gosh, sorry, Lawrenceville. I can't even pronounce Willie's last name, and I know him very well, and Todd Gill. Good staff for Jeff to help out in practices and during the game.
Well, Coach Brian Stillwell has had ample help from people like Jerry Scott. Lynn Gray has run the JV this year. Larry Lockhart, the AD, is always on the bench. 8 seconds to go in the ball game. Lawrenceville with the ball. It's going to end here. Shots up, doesn't go. Got a foul call. Travel call. Well, 1 second on the clock. This is going to do it. It's 80-63 regional finals here in Robinson. Final score, the Lawrenceville Indians advance to sectional play in Casey on Tuesday night.
I'd like to thank all of tonight's sponsors, and they are Crawford Memorial Hospital, American Legion EM Coulter Post 69, Davis Tire and Auto Service, Good Wine Funeral Homes, First Robinson Savings and Loan, Graves.
I would like to congratulate all of the fine teams that participated in this year's Class A Regional. We had many exciting games and thrilling moments, and we thank all the Robinson Maroons.
Bruce Brotzman, principal of Robinson High School, presenting the runner-up trophies to the Robinson Maroons.
And now, on behalf of the Illinois High School Association, I would like to recognize an excellent team that had an excellent game tonight, a very fine season, the Indians of Lawrenceville.
The Lawrenceville Indians received the regional plaque First place from Bruce Brotzman, principal here at Robinson High School. Have you got totals, Dwayne?
I'll go ahead.
Okay, go ahead. We're going to be real short on time.
I'd like to finish up with tonight's sponsors: Crawford County Insurance Agency, Bryan Lumber Company, Yinqing Mandarin Restaurant, Sparks & Sons, Rural King Supply, Kemper CPA Group, Tracy Electric, Robinson Auto Supply, Big Buck Building Center, VFW Post 4549, Robinson IGA branch of the First National Bank of Oblong, Lincoln Trail College, Big Five Body Works, Hoagland Chiropractic Clinic, Pat Keen Investment Management and Research, Charlie Incorporated CI Systems, Wabash Cablevision, and Worldwide Sound and Video Productions.
While Dwayne finishes up, this program is copyrighted 1994 by Worldwide Sound and Video Productions. No portion of this program can be reproduced or duplicated in any form. Copies of this program can be obtained by contacting Ron Wheeler at Worldwide Sound and Video, 618-544-7898. Still got time? You wonder why we're pushing? We're about out of tape, that's why.
Hurry, Shaw.
This is going to be one fast total.
Quick.
You got it.
Robinson on the short end of the score tonight puts 2 players in double figures. David Lesman with 19, Matt Parker with 18, Corey Pritchard with 8, Chris Mustin with 3, Cody Dunlap with 3, Bruce Hardiman with 7, Aaron Schrei with 2, Corey Harmon with 2. They were 8 for 14. The free throw line had 5 3-point baskets, 2 of them from David Lesman, 1 each for Pritchard, Mustin, and Dunlap. I won't count the fouls. Lawrenceville puts 4 players in double figures. Ryan Hammer was the leading scorer for the game with 25, including 10 for 12 from the free throw line and a 3-point basket. 16 points for Nick Moorhead, 18 for Matt Moorhead, 11 for Jeremy Treadway, 4 for Benson, 4 for Dennison, and 4 for J.R. Lockhart. 26 for 31 from the free throw line and only had 2 threes. That's the fewest 3-point baskets we've seen Lawrenceville do all year.
All real early.
Yeah, both in the same first half. Right.
Is that it? Okay,
That's it.
We wind it up. Winners here at, I forgot where we were, Robinson Regional, Lawrenceville Indians go to Casey Sectional
Tuesday night.
We hope you enjoyed tonight's ball game. We'll see you Tuesday at the sectionals. You people in Lawrenceville will be there covering it for Wabash Cablevision.